Knock knock. Hello. Is somebody there? Hi. My name is Dinkar and today we are going to cover adverbs. There are many types of adverbs. Adverbs of places, time, frequency, clause. We'll be covering frequency, like how much your hand moves in a unit time. So we'll be going from never to always. No means no. Hey, have you watched Pink, right? I never tell a lie. I never waste food. I never give up. Really? Are you that innocent? Do you really live on earth? So there is never a never. Then comes your really. Breaking news. गौर से देखिए. It is 0 to 5%. Really? An asteroid passes over an earth. Yes, I'm talking about 29th April. Over 8. So it becomes your headlines this way. Seldom. Then comes your seldom. Your 5 to 10%. I seldom rely on medicine. Actually, I hate them, but I have to. Seldom. Then comes your occasionally. Okay, Alex, will you please tell me when do we hoist flags? Sir, we hoist flags on 15th of August and 26th of January. That's right. Sit down. That's right. Occasionally. On some occasions, your festivals, your important days. Then comes your sometimes. Sometimes it completely depends upon your mood. You know what I'm talking, right? We'll talk about it in private. So sometimes I like to cook food for my family. Sometimes I like to water plants. Sometimes I just like to hear birds. You can hear them right now. Then comes your often and frequently. These are the things you like. So I often like to practice English. I often like to dance. So these are the things you like, and you do it in 30 to 60% of the time. Then comes your routine, your daily routine. I get up at 6 o'clock. I go for jog. I go for run. I go for swim. Really? I don't think so. You sleep at that time. But 10 to 15% people do that, and I hope you also do that. It will be good for your health. Then comes your always, your 100%. Always respect your elders because they deserve it and it's our term. Always turn your tap off while doing brush. It saves water. Hi. So there are some key points related to usage. So, आपका always, rarely or never, they are not used in the beginning. Just like always I get up early in the morning is wrong. I always get up early in the morning. It follows your subject and before your verb. But there are some exceptions like instructions, universal truth, and moral advice. Like I told you, always get up early in the morning, always respect your elder, all never give up. So these are some exceptions when you use it as a phrase. Usage. So it can be used in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. So I told you that always, never, and rarely are not used. They are used only for instruction, moral advice, and your universal truths. But all other adverbs can be used. Like often I go to my parents' house. I love it. I often go to my parents' house. And you can use it in the end as well. I go to my parents' house often. So let's see in the exercises how we can use them in exercise. याद तो कर लिए. Let's use them. When do you go on a vacation each year? So what would you say? Usually, normally or generally, because ये उनका routine बन चुका है. So usually, normally or generally. So next is your I dash late on Sundays. I get up usually, get usually up, or usually get up. So I usually get up. Why? Because get up is a phrasal verb और verb से पहले adverb. Get up separate नहीं कर सकते. बताया था phrasal verb में मतलब बदल जाता है. Get का अलग है, up का अलग है, get up मिला के अलग है. So get up. Then dash on weekends. Often you do travel, often do you travel, or do you often travel? So option C will be right. Do you often travel? जब भी क्वेश्चन मार्क होता है तो आपकी फ्रेजल वर्ब कभी भी स्टार्टिंग में यूज नहीं होती, वो आपकी मेन वर्ब से पहले यूज होती है। कंसेप्ट तो सीख लिया, अब हाउ टू यूज इट। हार्डली ही लाइक्स टू हियर माई नेम आफ्टर द रिफ्ट विच अकर्ड बिटवीन हिम एंड मी। रिफ्ट इज लाइक verbal argument. Hardly does he likes, your hardly, your seldom अगर स्टार्टिंग में यूज होते हैं तो उनके साथ डज भी यूज होता है। नेक्स्ट इज योर आई हार्डली एवर सी हिम बिकॉज इन माई ओपिनियन ही इज नॉट द वन आई एडमायर। फॉरगेट इट। सो दिस वन इज करेक्ट बिकॉज आई सब्जेक्ट हार्डली एवर सी, हार्डली एवर रेयरली को भी कहा जाता है।